Need to hear. I know. Somebody else said that. All right, we're good. No.
All right, approval of the minutes of November, wow, 8th.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of November 8th. Remember your microphones, guys. Thank you.
To approve the minutes of November 8th.
I'll second that.
Okay.
All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. We have the minutes of the special meeting, November 28th.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the special meeting of November 28th.
I'll second that.
We have a second.
I'll second.
Okay, you're Ed and here. All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? All right.
Aye.
We have no new applications.
That's correct.
Tree Trail Adventures.
Yes, so we have Susan Marquardt from Lorero Engineering to present on behalf of Tree Trail.
The name is not as flashy as Fields of Fire.
Susan, are Andy or Mark with you? Do you want, or
Yes.
allow them both to talk?
Right, we're good.
Go for it. Okay. Do I have the plan set for where it'll show or? No.
It comes out.
All right. All right. Good evening, Susan Marquardt, professional engineer with Lorero Engineering. So I'm here tonight to represent Tree Trails Adventures, and you're correct, it used to be Fields of Fire, but now it's Tree Trails. So the site is located at 715 Noank Ledger Road. The Tree Trails Adventures is the applicant, but 715 Noank Ledger Road LLC is the owner of the property. The site currently has existing existing gravel parking and has existing ropes courses in this area.
Existing what?
Ropes courses, aerial ropes courses.
Get it.
Yes,
Okay.
climbing, you climb up
Yeah.
in the trees and can do the obstacle courses in the trees. So the application before you tonight is to designate this shaded area, which is going to be the recreational area. And within that recreational area, they would like to maintain the climbing ropes courses that they have, the trails that they have, the wetland crossings, and I'll go a little more into detail in these, and a new zip line. That's what the project is in general. And I have some photos here, which I'm going to show you what the wetlands, and I believe this was in the application. I don't know if we can zoom on them. Very slowly.
Might be easier to pass them around.
Maybe we should just pass.
It might. I
Yeah.
have two copies here,
Yeah.
and once I moved it.
Okay,
you moved it.
Different.
So those photos represent the locations where the
Yeah, just pass it.
platforms will go for the new zip line. So you can see it's currently wooded area and there's kind of like a rock outcropping, and that's what they're going to pin the platform to. And then also in the photographs, it shows you each of the wetland crossing. Some of them are a wooden crossing. Some of them is just a trail crossing. And one of them is a maintained mulch crossing that's part of the trail package. So that'll give you a feel for what the existing wetland crossings are that will be maintained. They were previously approved. They're not changing them. They would just be part of being maintained.
Oh, they have two.
Yeah, that's another copy.
Well,
So-
they're not taking trees down or digging holes or particularly.
The only place that trees will be taken down will be when the zip line is installed.
Oh, so they don't hit the trees.
Right, they need a 30-foot width path for,
Ah,
the climbers who are gonna do the zip line.
30 foot wide.
Yes.
Really? Why so wide?
I guess that's for the width of the, equipment itself to do the zip line and then a certain clearance that, so no one is hurt. So when that is to be installed, any trees that are in that line will be removed.
It's this line.
And they'll bring in a professional tree remover service to do that. And then once it's installed, obviously they will maintain that 30-foot path. And in order to maintain it, they will have their own staff on the zip line itself with equipment that will trim it.
Oh,
Now, are there platforms on either side to get up there?
This will be a platform. This will be the upper platform, the higher one. And this will be the lower platform.
And are they having foundations or what's the situation with the building there?
So the platforms themselves will be pressure treated lumber. And there will be poles that they will drive similar to how they do like a utility pole.
Okay,
So-
not a cement.
Correct. Not a foundation, but they'll do like kind of like a utility pole.
Yeah.
And then that's what they'll build the platform on top of.
when they cut the trees, do they just cut them? They don't take any roots out or anything. They just take the part that's above ground.
I don't have an answer to that. Mark or Andy, do you have an answer to that? Can they speak?
Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes, this is Mark Turner. No, we typically to clear a safety lane for the zip line like this. First, we try very hard to identify the most open line of sight for the zip line. We're all about trees and we're all about preserving trees. That's our business. So we try and identify a line that requires the minimum number of trees to be removed. And again, only those that would interfere with the 30-foot wide safety lane. And again, the trees would just be felled, but we don't remove stumps.
That he still didn't answer whether he cuts them off at the ground or digs out the whole thing or.
Cuts them off at the ground.
Oh, okay.
The stumps are not removed.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So along the zip line path,
Right.
are there, in addition to where you get on and off, like, are there any other structures that hold this line up?
No.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
There might be some ground anchors for some cabling, but there are no structures.
Understood.
So yeah, just to go back over the items that are in with this application. One that are in the upland review area is the lower landing of the platform for the zip line, the maintenance of the 30-foot clearance for the zip line, continued maintenance of the aerial courses and crossings and trails that they have in that area. And any, let's see, I think that's it. That was everything that's covered in the application.
Sounds good to me.
Well, we've been out to this place twice that I remember, and I probably forgot one, but maybe not.
I kind of know where this is, but I can't.
Right on.
We went over it in some detail.
Have we
Yeah,
been out there twice?
We had.
Yes.
Yeah. And
They
just
used
so,
to have camping areas. They don't do that
Well, they-
anymore.
they wanted to have camping areas, but I don't think they ever built them. So could you just, if you remember, and that's better than me, just roughly where those glamping places were on this map or no? I mean, just so I can orient myself. I know, I'm sorry, but if you can't, that's okay.
So they were down in this.
That's what I thought. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
And my recollection is they were going to use the existing woods trails out there for people to get to those campsites.
Yep.
But again, that was withdrawn.
Got it.
Yeah, there's been many applications
Mm.
before for this property, paintball,
Yep.
Yeah,
you know, many things that have happened here that's more of like an outdoor recreational type use.
Where do they park? Where do people park here?
There's gravel parking. There's
Mm-hmm.
2 gravel parking areas here. And those will remain as is.
That's down by the house.
The house, so when you come in,
Make that
the
foot
house is
crossing.
here.
Remember that? And then
Yeah.
there's-
So you kind of drive
Right.
past the house and come around, right?
well, I kind of feel like I'd like to look at it, you know, even.
If you-
get
then-
out there.
I'm all over that. I'm good without looking at it, but I'm happy to look at it too. Annie, have you seen this?
Don't mind.
You've been up,
Me too.
okey dokey.
Yeah.
What day do you want to look?
Andy, anytime better than others?
30.
Not Tuesday or Thursday.
I know after 4 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tuesday and Thursday I work another job.
So when's the next meeting, Deb? Want to do it that afternoon or how would that work for anybody?
What day of the week is that?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
That's good,
That's the next meeting date.
okay,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
2
good.
weeks, okay. So,
And what time?
That's good because Deb has to stay anyway, so,
yeah,
yeah,
So when are we meeting? The 24th?
yeah.
It's the same day as, it'll be the same day as the meeting, the regular meeting.
At
And
what
what-
time?
What time?
Four.
4 o'clock?
Is that okay? And 4 is good?
Okay.
Good for you, Annie?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll just meet at that parking area. Is anybody going to bring us in a fancy truck this time?
We don't have a fancy truck anymore, unfortunately.
I don't know. Hold on here. About a
That was
gator,
what
a
it
gator
is.
even?
We might have one of those, but
So we're gonna be looking at the area of the zip line. Is
Yeah.
that, is it flagged? I mean, is it gonna be easy to find?
it
Where
it
that
will be
platform-
easy enough to find because we'll mark it, but
There we
it will
go.
not be flat.
Thank you. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. Perfect.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. See you then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to classify this?
I'll make a motion to classify as minor.
Second it.
Okay. Discussion? All those in favor of classifying? I gotta look at the name again.
Tree trails.
Tree trails as minor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? All right,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
We'll have someone out there at the 24th to meet you at 4 o'clock, as I
That
understand.
sounds great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you all. Thank you, Susan, for actually being there in person. We appreciate that too.
yeah. Okay.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Aye.
Thank you.
Let's hope it's as nice a day as today.
What?
Was beautiful.
I know. Almost, but we'll still be able to see.
We need flashlights.
We go.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she works until then.
And, yes, I
Mhm.
guess we'll bring flashlights.
No, it'll be fine. It's all right. It's light till about 5 now. It'll be good.
I don't know, I was just out trimming today and I got pitch dark.
If
I'm the
I-
operation manager at Tree Trails.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great,
Okay, great. Yeah.
Okay,
Who was he?
he's the
He's operations manager.
for
Oh,
Tree Trails.
all right. The only thing I have suggest is this is a really good time to get out around town and have a look because of the 3.55 inches of rain we had yesterday and another 1 to 2 or more coming up on Friday night, Saturday. Be a good time to look at things, be giving the wetlands a real workout.
I read the article, I read the article in the paper about their suggestions for flooding prevention and raising the road in Mystic. And I was really questioning it, but then today I went to Mystic.
Yeah.
And by Daniel Packer, it's totally flooded.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the water.
I was amazed.
Yeah.
And on the other side of the
Yeah.
river, it's really flooded.
Yeah.
Wasn't on River Road today,
Yeah.
but usually River Road gets submerged.
Oh, really?
Okay, but
So it's for real, but
Oh, yeah.
raising the road, that's wild.
Yeah, oh, I might.
Well, the,
I wondered if
did
it was.
take
the
Great.
wind pushed more water into the sound and
No.
increased the height of the tide by 2 feet.
Oh, my
I
God.
know there was a lot of water going to, I have, this
Yep.
is a video of the Mystic River up gradient. Normally, it's about, 1 foot before it overflows here, but normally it's a trickle.
Right.
There, and then a little further north.
That's right there by the old mill.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, see, that was just north of there, where the old bridge is in Old Mystic, and it's all flooded, all the lawns are flooded and everything, and all, and that canal is right there, the tree line.
Yeah, with 1 to 2. or
Motion to
more.
adjourn.
I was been monitoring
Not
yet.
water level changes in the rivers, and boy, oh boy.
Then another storm on Tuesday.
Enormous changes over the last couple of days, really, and a lot of our streams have probably broke records during this period. In terms of
What, Gary, repeat that?
flood height and flood stage.
Yes.
Yeah, and flood stage, and then discharges. Cause particularly, cause I got the emergency message for the Yantic River, and that,
Yeah.
where they were going to evacuation around the Yantic River, and I looked at that today, and the height went like within 24 hours from 2 feet to 12 feet high, and so they thought the dam would topple over, and then but the discharge was 40 times higher than normal. It was enormous, and that's true with a lot of streams around the state, and it just
It came
broke
to
records.
number 3
You know.
all time height of the river.
Wow.
Number 2 was the 38 hurricane,
Which
Oh,
river?
Yantic.
Oh,
The Yantic
wow.
River.
Yeah.
Wow.
Someone said that the hospital in Norwich
It was
was.
pretty wild.
still flooding.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
We don't have any
all the area
dams in
around the
Groton that we have to
hospital,
worry
but
about, do we?
But not the hospital. All the area.
there
around
are
the
several
hospital
for
has-
sure,
you have
But
actually-
they are
Oh, really?
expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an emergency message today.
The Groton
Oh,
Utilities.
do you
have a
live up
couple
near
in
there?
our
No, I don't,
doors.
but I'm.
Right,
I'm-
right,
I'm,
with the
involved
reservoir,
with
yeah.
this Three Rivers.
Well, they'd be
Community
inspected
College.
all the
Absolutely.
time,
So the message
What
came
are they
through
doing
them.
out there with
Oh.
the,
Dean's office.
Are they dredging constantly? They have that piece of machinery on the
They are,
sand spit? Yes. Yes, just didn't know. Yep. I walk my dog out there.
Are we still on the air?
Yeah,
We
let's
are. We're
let
still-
these guys
still
carry on.
busy. Yep.
Okay, keep going there,
All right.
master.
Relevant subjects.
You have anything, Deb?
I just have one thing. Tonight is Tabitha's last meeting with us. She's not leaving Groton, however. Go ahead.
I'm going to be the manager of Parks and Open Spaces.
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
So
Wow.
I'll still be a friend to this commission. for sure.
Congratulations, wow.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm not going to be
awesome.
going far. I'll be down the hill in the maintenance building.
Oh, in Spicer Park, you're gonna be in there?
No, I won't be at Spicer. I'll be right behind here, literally back here. There's
Oh,
a Parks
wow.
and Forestry
Oh,
building.
interesting.
So
Is that a newly created position?
It is a new,
Great.
yep, they took a foreman and then they added on like the park renovation stuff and, writing grants and all that.
Excellent,
So I'll be doing that.
excellent.
I already got 3 grants on my
That's great.
plate.
Wow, very nice.
Well, and,
it's been great
obviously
working.
I'm biased, but that's the way, one of the ways that we can mitigate some of this stuff that's going on. Yeah, so good job,
Absolutely.
good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I already work really well with all these guys,
Yeah.
Megan Granado, so
Yeah.
Mary Jo at
Great,
Drive 55, so.
awesome. Congratulations then.
Congratulations, that's wonderful.
And so do we still have the other fellow, David?
Yes.
Okay,
Advertising for another plan.
okay.
Beautiful. She'll be hard to replace.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And
Agreed.
we also have a new planning tech who's starting on the 22nd. She will be taking over Wetlands, so you'll be getting emails from a new person.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
again,
not Susan, any,
Not Susan, right. Susan is the building permit tech, and so she's going to concentrate on
Okay.
the things that building deals with, the Historic District Commission, zoning board of appeals. So Shannon Noonan will be our new planning tech, and she's going to do planning and zoning and wetlands.
gotcha.
So what name, do we look for
Shannon.
Newman? Shannon, that's the
Shannon.
name we look for,
Shannon.
Shannon Newman.
Shannon Noonan.
Noon-
Yep.
Noonan.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
So
and if
that's
you
all.
just, again, whatever, just, I always just, if I
Yep.
receive it, I respond.
Yep.
So if,
So
if
that's
you
how we
haven't
know
heard
you've
from
gotten
me,
it. I know. it's
that
a problem.
means, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have it.
Same
Yep,
for me.
that's fine.
Um,
That's good, actually.
yeah,
good
right.
system.
I mean, it
Yeah.
just lets you know
Yeah.
one way or
Yep.
another. And,
Tell
and
me
it's
you're in
fine
charge
now.
of the kayaks, the kayaks over in Spencer, okay?
That would be Ben.
Yeah.
Is that,
Just, so
Ben,
Ben Morse,
I
is
know
the
Ben,
recreation
but-
director, oh,
all right,
manager.
I was just wondering, because
Yep.
I have an issue with that, okay? It's very difficult to get the damn kayaks up to the top of that rack, man, or all, okay? And if it wasn't for Ben, we'd never get them on and off, you gotta be real strong, and this is old people, it's just
Have a
that
terrible time.
Drive 55.
All right, and what do we have on board for
Okay.
next?
Election of officers.
All right. You and you.
How does
Yeah.
this work?
I've been willing to give it up.
Well, who's going to take it on?
I don't know.
You're not giving it up. Nor you, nor me.
Is that right?
How
Yeah.
does this work?
Okay.
Well, Barbara, if you're hanging in there,
I know.
then I think that puts the rest of us to shame. Bless you. Right? 80 what?
So did I don't
86.
even remember, how did
And
I
a
get
half.
here?
Yeah, just like.
What?
All right, Barbara, so I already told Deb when she goes, I don't think
Yeah.
I can play this anymore, but
Well, when I fall asleep and then I get to reason.
well, at least you don't fall asleep before you're supposed to come to the meetings.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, oh, boy.
Boy,
You will never let you
Oh,
forget.
yes, we
No.
absolutely are still being recorded. Yes, we are.
Yeah, that's okay. We're not saying anything bad. All right, so I'll make a motion to have the same officers that we have right now.
Same office.
All right,
Is there any room for discussion?
sure.
Okay, so I just want some clarification. So I assume that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is the regular officers are 5 people?
No, 3.
Regular members, that's correct.
The regular members are these 5.
That's correct.
Okay,
But we don't
That
vote
was-
on that. The council actually appoints us.
that's how I got here, but
Yeah.
the thing is, I was
That's
just
how we got here
curious as
too.
to what was, what.
And now this is Dave's the chairperson. I'm the vice chairperson and Barbara's the
Yeah,
secretary.
and
So is that what we're
Commission
voting
needs to
for?
make
Yeah.
Am I allowed to vote here or no? No, I'm not allowed to vote anyway, so I don't care what you do.
If you want to make a run for it, you want to be chair?
You can be chair. I'd be happy to.
Do it.
Quite
Sandy will
frankly,
send you a thank you note.
I am the worst administrator of anything. You do not want me to administrate anything. Thank you very much.
I kid you not, Sandy would send you a thank you note.
Then what would you do? Retire? Retire from wetlands? No,
When Deb goes, I'm going.
I know, that's what I said.
We're all there.
That could be a problem.
That's gonna be scary. It's
Right, it's gonna be. All right,
Why we
did
have
we
to
have a
jump-
vote on that? Yo-yo, did we have a vote?
Motion be yes, and also in the meeting.
No, we have one more item. We have
No,
one
not-
more
not
item.
quite yet.
Oh, okay.
All right, there's a
All those-
motion out there.
all
Is there a
those-
second?
There
Yes.
was, yep.
Second.
What was the motion? Oh, to the
You'd be the
officers.
officer
Yeah.
thing. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? I'll vote yes. I would oppose.
Goodness.
All right,
All right.
so 49 Prospect Street.
Right. Oh, that's right. I remember this.
Right,
now.
so in your packet, there
Yep.
was an email from the homeowners. They're the base of that cul-de-sac. I think you probably remember you permitted a house there.
Yes.
And they'd like to do some work within the wetland and upland review area to clean it up. Lots of vines, invasives, but they
Excuse
didn't
me.
want to do anything without consulting you all. So they were hoping to have a site walk so that they can explain what they would like to do. And then at that point, you can determine whether or not they need a permit for that.
So this is the same house that we've been
It
dealing with.
is.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
So the dates that they will be here, anytime the week of January 29th or February 5th, except the Wednesdays of those 2 weeks.
So we're separate from our other one.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
29th is Monday.
it is.
That's fine.
I'm sorry?
29th is a Monday.
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. Tuesday or Thursday.
What day of the week is it?
29th is a Monday.
Oh, a Monday.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could
that's
do
all
it
right.
that day.
Does that work
Mm.
for all of you?
Monday, okay with you, Eunice?
Is that all right with you?
Monday, the
Sarah,
29th.
you all right?
Monday the
Check his
29th.
calendar.
At what time?
Probably 4 o'clock.
4
I'll
o'clock?
check mine.
And could you just repeat the address for me, please?
It
So
is
now it'll be a site walk on the
What's the
24th
address?
and the 29th.
Right, it's 49 Prospect. We will send you an agenda
Yeah.
with the
49
notice.
Prospect.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's true. All right, so January 29th at 4 o'clock. All right, very
4
good.
o'clock.
Very good.
Yeah, Tabitha, I'm one of
Yeah,
the
put both
four
of them
people
on
that
the
doesn't
same
have a cell
email.
phone.
You don't invite-
Well, and we couldn't put that other one on the 29th then too, could we? Because then it's past the
It was
meeting.
just a month to
Yeah, yeah,
February.
it's not
I mean,
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. That's too
And
bad.
we'd have to start earlier just because of the
I
time,
don't,
Yep, yep.
you know,
No.
daylight.
you Don't. No.
Yeah, that's true. Okey dokey.
or look something up, I could look it up on the computer.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All right, that's it. You want a motion to adjourn?
Done.
We're
And
done.
seconded.
Oh, you already done. All those in favor